They called him crazy. They called him a fraud. Now Zuckerberg handed him 3 billion users. In June 2026, Meta shocked the entire world. India's most controversial founder was picked to run WhatsApp. Critics called CRED a vanity project for rich people. Absolutely nobody believed it could ever work. At $6.4 billion, analysts called it a bubble. They said the valuation was completely absurd. His first win, FreeCharge, sold for $400 million. Skeptics whispered he simply got lucky with timing. They dismissed him as more influencer than entrepreneur. India's Gary Vaynerchuk, all hustle, questionable substance. But behind the criticism stood a founder who had already built India's first payments unicorn. Long before the billion-dollar valuations, Kunal Shah was simply a philosophy student studying in Mumbai. He saw the internet arriving as a once-in-a-civilization event that could reshape how people trust. Then, at the absolute peak of CRED's power, he walked away from everything he built. Meta invested $900 million, the valuation hit $4.5 billion, and Shah simply stepped down as CEO. Zuckerberg himself praised his builder mentality. India's most questioned founder was now Meta's biggest bet. Everyone asked the same question: why would anyone leave their own company at its peak? The answer traces back to something nobody expected. It has nothing to do with technology. Kunal Shah never studied engineering. His degree was philosophy. He thinks in behavioral incentives, not features. While rivals built features, he studied human nature. Why do people actually change their behavior? CRED's entire design was applied philosophy. It made paying bills feel like joining an exclusive club. He built trust as infrastructure. You needed a 750 credit score just to get inside. While competitors fought over payments, he understood UPI would commoditize everything. The value layer was everything. He backed 250-plus startups, becoming India's most prolific angel. His thesis was simple: trust scales. Now Zuckerberg wants that philosophy applied to 3 billion users. The bet is enormous and terrifying. WhatsApp Pay failed before. India's UPI market crushed giants. Can a philosophy founder succeed where engineers couldn't? His whole life has been a war against the idea that India deserves less than perfect. Is Kunal Shah a genius or the greatest gambler in tech history? Subscribe and tell us below.